This is Elijah Keating for WisdomSeekers.com, and I'm here for the energy for the week of the 18th to the 24th, November 2018, and let's hope it's really positive. I'm looking forward to positive, and let's try this one. Alright, and the card I pulled is Change Your Focus. Well, we're going to have to find out what that means. How do I do this? There. How's that? Change your focus. We'll have to find out how that works with the rest of the reading. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to split now. Split the cards, I mean, not myself. So the first card is the base card, and it is Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the story of somebody who's put in a lot of effort and is about to reap the rewards for that effort. There's a farmer, though, so the rewards can be a little bit iffy at times, whether it's going to happen or not. Nowadays, it's not quite as bad because of insurance, but still, if you don't have the money for insurance, what are you going to do, right? So there you go. And what covers it is the Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles is well, she's not the wise inner child, but she's sort of charmed. She surrounds herself with beauty, and she attracts abundance. And that is exactly, so far, base card, and what covers it is all about money. Now let's see what's behind us in this respect. And it seems to be a money oriented. Ace of Wands. An Ace of Wands is a card of being looked after, being guided. It's burning away all the stuff that's no longer necessary. But it's a very positive card, and it's very full of energy. There's a lot of energy. And we all know the last few weeks have been really tremendous amount of energy. So yes, I would say this card is apropos. And what's just immediately below us? The Six of Pentacles. And again, it's a money card. But it's also a card of coming together, bringing things together. It's a wise man, a beggar, and a housewife in this picture anyhow, that has come together to work together. And it can be read that way, as people coming together to work together, and I believe that's been happening in the news and things like that. It's also a card of yourself pulling your own pieces together so that you create a more cohesive whole. All right, that's right below us. What's right in front of us now? And this is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, the way I've been reading it for quite a few years, is that the storm is just about over. You're close to land, and through all the tribulations and turmoils, you've learned to balance. You learn to survive, and you've also gathered tools to help yourself along the way. So he's learned how to ride the waves in the makeshift, whatever it is, floating device, and that's very positive, because when you know how to create and have the tools to survive, it doesn't matter what you go into, you're always going to be able to cope that much better. And what's farther in front of us? A little bit, maybe a couple days, maybe a week or two. This is the Three of Wands, and this is a card of a businesswoman looking out over a fleet of ships that she's filled up to send out to farther ports to trade, and hopefully things will come back to her in it's more abundance than what she sent out. Basically what this means is you're taking your own life in your hands. You're being responsible for your own self and not letting other people run your life, which is, so far, this is really good energy for the week of the 18th to the 24th. Yeah, 24th already. We're getting very close to the end of the year. So let's see what else. Then we have the major patience card. And why do we have that? I am not sure, because the rest of the cards have not actually been about patience. They've been about getting out, doing, and receiving. So let's see what that has to do. Okay, I think it has to do with the end of patience. We don't have to be patient any longer, because the next card is also a major arcana, is the moon. And the moon is about the subconscious primarily, but it's also about learning and growth, because you start out with the maid, then you have the matron, and then you have the crone. You have the wolf as protector, and the Cancer or the crab as a subconscious. So your subconscious is coming forward. It is giving you more information. You're more in tune with yourself. But it's also about levels of understanding. And so we've been patient, because all the things that we haven't been aware of has been working around and coming to the fore, and we have become aware of it. And we've become wiser because of it. And the next card is Four of Cups, which means I will pull another card, because this is a card of frustration. And it's frustration mostly because you're waiting impatiently for that which is supposed to be coming. And that would be part of what it is with the patience card. We are waiting, and have been for many, many moons, and for what we know that will be coming in. So this is basically what it means. Patience again, and don't allow yourself to fall into the frustration. You have already the knowledge that you need. You just, because some of it is still slightly hidden, you just have to look for it. And I'll pull one more card just to be on the safe side. And again, we've got a major arcana, and it's Justice, and I call it my light worker card. And this is basically, and I'm going with light worker because the energy is more light worker than Justice in this case. And so we are spending time clearing away the dross. We're getting rid of that which no longer functions. And if you look at this card here, you can see that they're clearing away the dross right there. I'm sorry, right there. And this is basically what this card is. It's cutting away that which is no longer necessary, till our hearts are as light as a feather, and our third eye is very strong and powerful. So what does that all mean for us? It means this is going to be a very positive week. It should be fairly upbeat. We have learned a lot of lessons, so abundance should start to slide our way. And it can be just the beginnings of it, or it can be a full-blown, maybe you win the lotto. I hope you win the lotto. But things are happening. It's happening on a very deep spiritual level. So the last card is Change Your Focus, was the first card. And this is Sadness and Isolation. So if you change your focus, then you do not have that sadness and isolation. And basically this week we should be coming out of a lot of that isolating feelings, and therefore the feelings of sadness. It's all here. It's all saying very positive things. So that is the end of our feeling isolated, if we choose. Again, it's always how we choose to run or move with it. And I sincerely hope you reach out and, well, love yourself first, because that is where the key person is in your life to love. And then reach out and go out and do something exciting and fun. Maybe just go for, I don't know, coffee or ice cream soda. Do we do that in winter? Maybe down in the southern hemisphere we do. So just shake it up, change your focus, look for something fun and exciting, and it should be. Namaste. Namaskar.